If you feel like your life is boring, these are some things that I do to romanticize my life and that you can too, to help you get out of that mundane, boring feeling. One thing that I do to romanticize my life is I research whatever I'm interested in and I make that into a hobby of its own. Like before I got my Kindle, I was researching Kindle videos, Kindle unboxing, Kindle accessory videos, Kindle decoration videos. And I would do that before bed. I would do that whenever I had free time, whenever I felt down, because that gave me a sense of happiness. It might sound crazy or it might sound so small and like, what? But researching something that I'm interested in, and when I say research, I mean like if I had a question, I might Google it if I couldn't find it on TikTok. So I was doing TikTok research. And I would just look at all the videos and it would just make me so happy, and I would get excited to get my Kindle and decorate it. So whatever you're interested in right now, any hobbies that you want to try, any subject, topic, whatever, binge watch videos on that, and I'm telling you, it's gonna give you like a warm fuzzy feeling. Another thing that I do to romanticize my life when life is feeling mundane and boring is I listen to music and I close my eyes and imagine the life that I want to live. I just sit back, maybe get a glass of wine if you old enough, and just close your eyes and see like a scene of the life that you want to live. And like a lot of people say, your mind doesn't know the difference from reality and just imagination, because it just takes it as real, and it can feel real, and it's fun. It's fun, especially when you having your way. Like, this my world up here, I'm having my way in it. I like to use music to set the vibe, whatever vibe I'm feeling. If I'm feeling like a baddie, if I'm feeling like a badass, I'm gonna be listening to some Megan Thee Stallion, Mona Leo, Ken the Man, maybe even some Glorilla. If I'm feeling like cute and cozy, like that girl, I'ma listen to some Anne Marie, some R&B, maybe even go back to the 90s. I'ma listen to some good sultry R&B music. Yeah, just to set the tone, to set the vibe, and then I'ma take it and then I'm gonna go here with it. Another thing that I do to romanticize my life when life might feel mundane or boring is I get dressed, even if I'm not leaving the house. Then that in turn makes me feel so productive. It makes me feel like I'm ready to work on stuff for me. It made me feel like that dream life that I was imagining with the music turned on, now that I'm dressed, like I'm on my way there, like literally, because I'm ready to work on the things that I want to do in order to get my life to where I want it to be, such as content, my Kindle inserts that I sell, whatever I do that I enjoy and that I would like to monetize. I'm ready to work on that when I get dressed, even if I'm not leaving the house. And sometimes I might even put on sandals or shoes, or I might just wear my house shoes. But most times I do like to get fully dressed so that it can feel like I'm all the way ready. Because if I got on like a shirt and some pajama pants, some pajama bottoms, then I'm not gonna feel like all the way 100% ready. But if I got on a shirt, some outside bottoms, and some sandals or something, I'm gonna feel like I'm ready to go. Even if I'm not going nowhere, I'm ready. Okay? Another thing that I do to romanticize my life when life is feeling mundane, boring, is read my Kindle. Duh. This takes me to a whole nother world. This is a whole nother topic, but this is something that I like to do to romanticize my life. I take it everywhere with me. Most times I only read it at night because I use it as a treat to myself. Like if I'm productive through the day, I got this to look forward to before bed. I haven't been reading it during the day or in the morning. It just kind of became a habit to where I save it for nighttime these days, or when I get off from that stupid job, I read it on my way home. Another thing that I might do to romanticize my life when life is feeling like boring and mundane is playing in my makeup. I might even watch makeup videos. That's something that I used to do when I was learning about makeup and stuff, but I haven't really watched many makeup videos lately. If they pop up on my TikTok or something, I might save it. I don't play in makeup often, or I don't like do my makeup often, but every time I do it, I end up saying like, oh, I want to do my makeup more often and I want to start doing my makeup more, but I never really do. So but makeup is another way that I romanticize my life and get some type of excitement in my life, because I can do makeup and I can do content of me doing my makeup, which leads me into the next thing that I do to romanticize my life when life might be feeling mundane or boring. I take pictures and videos, especially if I'm feeling cute. Of course, if I'm feeling cute, I take pictures and videos. I get all the angles. Like, I fill my phone up with pictures and videos, and it just be feeling so good to go back and look at it. Or I go out and get content, like actual content. I go to somewhere with a nice background and I go get some content, and I get to look back through those pictures. That's probably better than taking the pictures. Looking at the pictures is probably better than taking them, for real. I really enjoy looking back at my pictures and picking out the pictures, only when though I didn't overwhelm myself, because sometimes I take too many pictures. One time I had one content day, one outfit, and I had almost 1,000 pictures, and that's insane. That is absolutely insane. It was for this content day. Yeah. And I did record that content day, so go check it out. It'll be here, and let me know how you like that video. Another way that I romanticize my life, if life is feeling mundane and boring, I brainstorm content ideas, which kind of ties into the last two things that I said. But I like to brainstorm what I'm going to be posting, what the topic is going to be, what type of pictures I want to take. I like to plan out my outfits. I like to search for certain locations to go take pictures in. This is all so fun. It can get stressful, but I like to make it into a hobby where it's the same thing that I said. I do research on anything that I'm interested in. I do TikTok research on content, type of content, how can I grow my platforms, all things content, brainstorming content, growing my pages, growing my platforms. So that's another way that I romanticize my life. It might not seem romanticizing to everybody, but that's something that I do consider as romanticizing my life when life seems mundane and boring, because I know that's leading me to the lifestyle that I want. I know if I'm going in luxury places and I'm taking pictures in them places, come on, I'm gonna have so much fun just taking pictures. Like, I don't know. Another thing that I do to romanticize my life when life is feeling mundane or boring, I make my bed. Now, I did specifically make my bed to do this content. I didn't know I was finna record this video, but I've been batch recording TikTok videos. So I made my bed for those TikTok videos, and then I decided to do this YouTube video after I batched a few TikToks. So I haven't been doing really good with making my bed, but I have been on a streak of making my bed, and I have seen a lot of productivity come from that. A lot of it set the tone for my day. And along with me getting dressed, even if I'm not going nowhere, that's setting the tone for my day for me to be productive. And it just makes me feel like I know I'm not getting back in the bed unless I really need a nap. But when I make my bed, it makes me not want to get back into it. It makes me want to stay up and do things and get things done and have fun with my day by being creative. I love being creative. It's so fun. It's so fun. Like, it is so fun. You can literally do any and everything. Like, what? One of the last things that I do, going off of making my bed, one of the last things that I have recently done to romanticize my life is I bought me some good quality linen sheets. Now, the brand, that video is coming soon, and I'm gonna link it here. You can go check it out. And I'm gonna link it in the description as well, so you can check it out if you're interested, or just go on my page, whatever. But it's gonna be in the description. But I invested in some new sheets. I did a whole lot of research on the certain type of sheets, certain weaves, cotton, sateen cotton, percale cotton, linen, flax linen, 100% organic linen. So yeah, I did research, and I feel like by me investing in the sheet, that also did something to my money mindset. It's like, yeah, upgrade. And then it's like, the sheets wasn't cheap, but I feel like they was worth it. And that's like, girl, I got it. Like, what you mean you ain't gonna spend this money on some luxury bedding? Girl, if you don't spend that, you got that. Like, that's just how it made me feel, and it feels just so romantic. Even though I didn't put the sheets on just yet, I know that I'm upgrading my lifestyle from inside out, like outside in. I'm upgrading my lifestyle from top to bottom, bottom to top, round and round. Because who would have thought, like, I never really knew about all the different type of fabrics and sheets and all this and that. And I even got pillows and stuff for my bed. Like, I went the whole mile on upgrading my bedding. So I'm excited for that, because I know that that's gonna open up, first of all, sleep. They say if you spend the most time, you spend most of your life sleeping. Well, not most of your life sleeping, I'm tripping. You spend a lot of your time in bed, so you shouldn't go cheap on that. Just like they say that about skincare, they say that about I think underwear too. But yeah, me investing in the sheets gives romanticizing my life, because me investing in luxury sheets that are also healthy for you, because linen is healthy. It is a high vibing, it has a high vibing frequency to it. It just make me feel like, yeah, this is romanticizing my life, because I'm living a lifestyle that I want. It make me feel like I'm already there, and it make me feel like I know I'm gonna be more productive. I know good things are gonna come to me. I know more good things are coming. I know good things are coming soon. I know that a life upgrade is coming, because I'm already in the midst of it. So yeah, these are the ways that I romanticize my life when life is feeling mundane. Let me know, what was your favorite tip from this video, and what will you be using from this video? And if you thought of anything else that I didn't mention in this video, comment below so we can start a conversation about some other ways we can romanticize our lives. And I'm gonna see you in the next video. Bye.